Hi guys, Anthony, Shay Ewapa. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything is going fine with you. See, it has to be. Hope you're fine, Sha. How Nade? What's going? Howdy? Thank you for coming. That's how they say it, right? So people that come every other time that you come here, thank you so much too. You guys are the real MVP. That's how they say it too. I'm learning. So, but for today, I have a small story to tell. You can already see the title, so it's not as if it's breaking news. It's just, sorry. See that? Can I still continue like this? Okay, so should I start this video again? I need to go out. I'll be right back. Please don't go anywhere, please. Glory to God. Yes, what I just did some minutes ago, it's the call of nature and it is natural. So if you can't even do it, there's a problem. So it's it's something I should be thankful for you to be able to do this kind of thing. But speaking of the natural call, the call of nature. Sorry, the call to nature. No. There's some kind of mess that you will mess. That, that nostalgic mess, they will remind you of the past. And thank God for good memory. Although sometimes you can choose to select the memory that we want to remember. But, there's some memories that will remember you. You understand? Even though you don't want to remember them. And just as I was letting myself to answer the call of nature, it reminded me of my most expensive, I don't want to say shit on radio or on camera. No, I shouldn't say shit on TV, should I? Should I not? Okay, let me just act like you understand what I'm saying already, so I won't say it. So, but I remember that day too, leaving Ibadan to school, and my mom had given me one correct, vegetable soup to eat that afternoon. So, and they even packaged some for me that I would take, that I took, that I was taking, on my journey. And so I entered the bus in Challenge, Morede Challenge. If you know Morede Challenge in Ibadan. So I entered the bus going to, my school town. And me, I'm a conversationalist. Sorry, I'm a conversationist. I like to have conversations. So even if I'm talking to a stranger for the first time, trust me, there's always some topic that I just whip out from my head. So on this particular day, I had this very fine lady, not yellow, dark skinned, not brown skin, black skinned girl. I couldn't see all her figure because she was sitting down already by the time I got to the bus. And when you want to enter a bus, yes sir, and then there's still space for you to choose where to sit down. You gauge either front, middle, or back, yes sir. But this time there was this girl right in the middle there, and she was seated, and from the very first look, I just knew that this girl would be good to have a conversation with. She looked cerebral, not too much makeup, pony hair, dark clothing. Ladies that wear conservative clothing, it means that they have sense. If you're wearing too many flash, color like Liberian girls, sorry, no, this is no shade to any Liberian girl. It's just that Liberian girls, you know, that used to live around my school there, they used to dress in different colors. So Liberian girls, Senegal girls, all those girls from, you know, West African countries that used to, you know, there's this refugee camp around my school. You know, I won't tell you the name of the school. Not if you don't know yet, that means you've not been following me, you know, ardently. So go and check the history of my YouTube. You will get to know what school I attended. So, but I quickly just I threw my bag right there beside the girl, and I climbed into the bus, and I said hi to her, and she replied with the nasal hi, like, hi, no problem. You soon get loosed of your guards. And so small time now, the bus filled up. We hit the expressway and journey to school. So the very first, what's it called now? The very first expression of the call of nature came, but I didn't pay attention to it. You know, when a silent whisper comes, you know, it just comes, and you hope that it doesn't smell like the one I just had here in the studio, and it just happened that way. I was so happy. It just did. And, you know, so I started talking with this lady, and, you know, I got to know that she was a year, I was in 100 level then, she was in 20 level from the conversation we had, and luckily she even stayed around my area, you know, my campus area. So, you know, we just got talking, and, you know, we got talking about novels, which happens to be my forte, reading novels, that is. The announcement of the call of nature came again the third time and the fourth time, and I was repressing it. And that was when I realized that what I truly ate before I left home was a purgative, not purgative, but purgative. Down that way, you know, it will cleanse your inner lining. And so the magic had started working already even before I got halfway to school. And I was still speaking good English, because when someone beside you speaks good English, just the same way someone beside you, just the same way someone beside you speaks some foreign accents, it's almost like there's a rub off, and you find yourself trying or attempting, without even realizing you're attempting to speak, you know, that same accent. It didn't cost me anything. I was speaking my own good English back, and we were just going back and forth. And so when the call of nature, you know, first time it whispered, second time it whispered, third time it actually spoke very audibly to my ears, and I ignored all this time. So this time around, the call of nature said, look, it's like this boy wants to be stubborn. And the call of nature now rang a bell. All my innards, my intellectual, you know, innards, they just clogged up, and the pressure in my belly ramped up. The muscles contracted, a bit contract, and they were ready to push. But me, I was not in the right place to push. It was becoming unbecoming. And so, and I started asking driver, please, can you run more? Can you speed more? Because your movement is just on 100 kilometers per hour. Can you move it to 150, like 170, or can you get it to 180? He didn't even hear me well. He was just singing. He was, you know, driving and just listening to Wasiu. You know, in the Fegusi is a law, Fegusi is a law, Fegusi is a love star, and he was singing loud. So you have to call his attention before we hear you. Small time now, when the call of nature saw that I wasn't still responding well. Call of nature is a bastard. Oh. Sorry. Call of nature is not a bastard. Sorry, I apologize. So that you won't go and hear me now and just go and call Mother Nature and say Mother Nature to send rain and thunder and fire and lightning. So call of nature, please, you're not a bastard. You have father, at least you have mother. That one I know. So at some point, call of nature told me that you are dead meat if you do not do my command. So because I've been speaking Queen's English with this girl, what's her name again? I think Miriam or Marian. I can't remember exactly. Either Miriam or Marian. That lovely lady like that. Because I've been speaking English with her, I was, you know, predisposed to speak English with, you know, with the driver. And you have to be careful. See, this is my own advice to you. You see, when the call of nature comes, or when the nature calls you, yes sir, either through phone or through WhatsApp call or through internet call or any form of call. See, respect him. Don't speak English. Because if you speak English, your judgment will just become escalated. And so I told the driver that, driver, please, I would like to use the John. That was when the call of nature knew that I was not serious. You want to use a John in the middle of nowhere, OJ, and the only person who had a glimpse, who had the slightest of understanding of what I was trying to say was Miriam. You understand? And she gave me this eye like, are you okay? The driver did not answer me. The driver was like, stop. Driver! He got. And he fell see John. Never said, John, okay. Mi ò gbé John no, mi ò gbé John. Àgọ́wòye mò ń lọ, àgọ́wòye, mi ò gbé John no. By that time, I was already sweating on my forehead. My armpit was sweating. The top of my nose here was sweating. And I could feel, the conference area already intensified with tension. It was the girl that used hate. The girls, oh God, thank God for that girl. She became a friend afterwards, but because she had a boyfriend then, but that's not the story of today. That's for another day. And so she now told the driver, ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìfẹ́ yàgbẹ́. Driver said, ìgbẹ́kẹ̀, ìgbẹ́, ibi tí mo wà yìí, mi ò lè dúró ìgbà yìí. Meaning that, you can't pull here, I can't stop right in the middle of the road. Like, this is the middle of nowhere, I can't stop here. I didn't know when I switched to Ejinle, Mapo Yoruba. Driver, finally the driver stopped. And guess what? Where he stopped was not where there was bush. And I didn't realize it until I dropped from the bus and I saw vast open ground, open space for me to display my shame. That's how I ran. I ran till I found the nearest bush. And as soon as I saw the bush, devil is a liar. God punished devil. God will not embarrass you. God will not disgrace you. God will not expose you. God will keep the secret things in your life secret. When you finish that kind of experience, you now start feeling breeze that'll be blowing you. So breeze started blowing me. Breeze started blowing. It started from my head. Then that started blowing my bum too. So but now I was done and I had to clean up. That's that time I realized that I had nothing to clean up with. That was when I started looking at the texture. The texture and the makeup of the leaves around me. And guess what? That's when I realized some leaves were bedeviled with seed of the devil. Meaning that some of the trees around me, virtue of the fact that I went to a very, 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 very public secondary school. So I knew it when I saw it. Insight came. I saw the leaves. I saw them. I said, they were everywhere. See them like this. Werepe was around me. And I said, what would I clean my bum with? It wasn't easy. And I put my hand in my pocket. The first thing that came out was 1,000 naira. I had 3,000 naira that year. I had 3,000 naira. 3,000. I had 3,000 naira I remember, in my back pocket. I brought it out and I said, ha! And I put my hand back again, boom, into the pocket. And I brought out receipt. Original receipt of original receipt of my recently paid school fees. I saw it. I said, oh, that was how I did like this. And now, and I looked at it. And I folded it. And I did like this again. And and I folded it. And I did like this again. My 1,000 and I folded it. But I still felt something down there, so I did like this again. God. And I folded it again like this. And I did like this. And I threw it away. I could not cry, my people. I could not cry. By the time I was going back to the bus where they were waiting for me, I was walking slow like someone in a burial procession, thinking about my 1,000. It was the saddest time I ever spent money in my life. By the time I got to the bus, everybody had rushed in and sat down, and they left the edge of the seat for me to sit down. They said that I need to sit down there for breeze to blow me. Even the babe, Marian, that I was sitting with, did not even allow me to come back to sit down near her. It was that bad. Up till now, if I think about that money, the way my heart will be beating. Throughout in the bus, I was thinking, my 2 cups of rice, 1 derica, 1 bottle of oil, 1 fish, Maggi, either no or star, and of course, onions, that 500 naira would have solved. I couldn't stop thinking. The thing pained me. So let me know what you would have done if it were you. Would you have used the 1,000 naira to clean your bum, or would you have used your school fees receipt? Original school fees receipt. Tell me, drop your comment on the comment section. Let me know. And if you have had the same experience before too, how did you come about the explanation of your circumstances? How did you come about the anti-oxidization of your situation? Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching this Ejoma Faraleo and Paraventure. The nature of life calls you. Hey, my brother, please pick the call before you go too far, so that your life or your case will not be like my own. Yes, sir. If you are going on a journey henceforth, hey, God, please don't eat any kind mene. Don't drink sugary drinks. Don't eat vegetable. Just eat gala. Eat bread. Don't even drink water, because the more if you drink water, it will release. It will give space. It will help the thing to relax. So don't even drink water. Just make everything strong. When you get to where you are going to, you cannot drink orange or drink juice that will not help you download the 5 gig embodiment easily.